Right, Emma Scarr, it's November the 3rd, Sunday, and we're going on another trip. Where to?
Well, it's quite a special day today because it's your birthday tomorrow, isn't it?
Oh.
So it's your trip, your choice, even though it always is. And but the special thing about today is you've chosen to do 2 trips in one day, and I've had to agree to it because it's your birthday. So I'm just happily going along with 2 trips. I mean, they're both in London, I suppose, and yes, I'm looking forward to it, especially one of them. Do you want me to reveal what they are?
Reveal away.
Well, first we're going to the Rolling Stone shop in Carnaby Street.
Oh,
and then we're going to the Beatles shop in Baker Street.
Beatles shop? I didn't even know a Beatles shop existed.
Well, you do now, don't you? Because we're going on this trip.
That'd be interesting.
Can I just say I've dressed up for the occasion. You'll probably see it later. It's like a denim jumpsuit from the charity shop. I'm still not 100% about it, but I'm giving it a go.
Why not?
What else? I've made my sandwich because we don't want to pay West End prices, even though it's your birthday. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right, although
Eve?
the Rolling Stones trip has turned out to be an annual birthday trippage. So we'll see how that goes.
But this time maybe you'll buy something? Or I'll buy something for you.
Well, we'll see, eh?
I'm not very good at presents, am I?
You see him? That's the average age of a customer in the Rolling Stone shop. I love Carnaby Street, but it always fills me with a bit of anxiety because the very first time I came here was back in 1969 as a 14-year-old kid.
Oh my God, are you that old?
Yeah, and
Now you tell me.
we came down on a school trip from up north to see the Ideal Home exhibition. And when we got to Euston Station, the train hadn't even stopped, and about 6 of us just jumped off and ran off. I mean, you see school kids now on little trips, they're all got high-vis jackets on and they're all chained together. Teachers had no idea where we went, and we didn't really have any idea where we were going, but we ended up down King's Road because we wanted to see all the happening things, because this was really when England was happening with the Beatles and the Stones and all that sort of stuff. And we saw the Chelsea drugstore, and then we ended up back in Carnaby Street, and much to my shame, my eternal shame, we got caught shoplifting. Oh, it's not funny, especially children, if you're watching this. It's not big and it's not clever. Anyway, they bungled us into this office, and then the police came, and they said, and this still fills me with intense fear. They said, you're going to have to stay here until your dad comes and picks you up. And even now, I sometimes can imagine how severe that beating would have been if he'd have had to come down from up north, 17.5 stone of coal miner, to pick his arse crack of a son up who got done for shoplifting. But what was really annoying, I'd actually been, before we got on the train, I'd been into the town where I was from, and I'd nicked the Rolling Stones album, Let It Bleed, before I'd even got on the train. And they took it off me. I didn't even get it in Carnaby Street. But no, it's not big and it's not clever, and it still gives me chills now to this very day. Very nice. What day does Mick Jagger work?
I mean,
Has he got a Saturday job here?
he doesn't work here.
He doesn't work here? Jesus. Just think of the sales you'd have if he did.
Need to, does he?
I don't know, does he?
He doesn't need them.
He doesn't need the money.
He gets more from people playing the songs in here
Yeah.
than he would work with. So.
I thought Keith would have at least had a Saturday job here.
He's He's never been here.
He's never even been here. I know Ronnie Wood has, hasn't he?
Yeah. But yeah, Keith's sadly never.
No. Can't get out of bed, that's his problem. My mother's tongue was that big.
Look, can I show you this Ronnie Wood? He's done a painting of Freddie Mercury. I think it's lovely, but the face isn't quite right.
No.
But very nice, and yeah, it's an homage. It says it's an homage.
Is that that's not his penis there, is it?
I'm pleasantly surprised that the public toilets are still open in Carnaby Street. So I'm going to go down there, but I might be some time with my new jumpsuit situation.
Yeah, you might not be as surprised once you go down in them.
I'll see you in an hour or so.
Right, we've done the Rolling Stone shop, but I'm not going to reveal what I bought until we go to the Beatles shop, which I didn't really know existed until the other day. It just came up on
Surprising.
on Google. But what we can do is, back in the 60s when I was a young boy, all the music press, that's it, drop your sarnie, all the music press used to do these Battle of the Bands things, you know, the NME and Melody Maker and Record Mirror, and it was always Beatles versus the Stones. And of course the Beatles always won, which really did my nutting as a kid. Although I loved the Beatles, of course I did, but I just wanted the Stones to win once. So I thought today we can do a Battle of the Bands shop. Compare the shop, see which is best. Just having a little rest because we've got quite a walk to go now to Baker Street area. Now I would have that drum if that was for sale. That's magnificent. So here we are at the Beatles shop outside. Let the battle of the shops commence. Sing these songs in your sleep, don't you?
All day and all night, 24/7.
Yeah, I bet.
That's it.
Right, here we are back from the day out, our trip to London, and the Battle of the Bands stroke shop. This is the reveal and the verdict on the shops.
Oh, well, it's an easy one for me. I am going to vote for the Beatles shop.
How dare you?
Because it's in Baker Street and it's very old, the building. It's very quaint. it had a lot of stuff in it that was quite affordable. Had lots of different little bits and pieces. I mean, can I show you some?
Well, hold on, let's...
All right, well, it had lots of choice. Not everything was, you know, out of one's reach financially of the ordinary person. Lovely staff. I mean, the other one did have lovely staff as well. The only thing about it, I didn't quite like it, was a bit cramped, but that's because of the old building. It's not that I didn't like the Rolling Stones one, but the Rolling Stones was much more modern, and you know, it had music and big screens and videos, whereas this one was a oldie worldy kind of shop.
Well,
so what say you?
Well, I think for starters, when it comes to the bags you get, that's the Beatles. That's the Rolling Stones. Look at that. Fantastic little... That bag's worth a trip in itself. Venues, I think the Rolling Stones is better because it's in Carnaby Street, which is iconic, just like them. And also, I think that the stuff that they've got is more innovative.
Innovative?
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, they're not just harping on about the past. You know, they're lucky that they've got that tongue. And they can do fresh
Endless
design.
Things.
Endless things.
I mean, was it the Rolling Stones shop? There was one thing that was quite innovative. There was a doormat, which I quite liked.
Yes.
Or was that the Beatles
No,
one?
that was the Rolling Stones. What did it have on?
So it was a
Pleased
line
to
from a
meet
song,
you.
yeah. So that...
Something like
Yeah,
that.
that was
But
nice.
having said that, the staff in both shops were lovely. And do you know the difference? I think the Rolling Stones was like a stylish boutique where the Beatles shop was like Sports Direct.
No, it wasn't like
Crammed with
Direct.
stuff. You didn't know where to look next.
It
But
was
look,
like
I thought,
ye oldie worldy sweet shop.
yeah, I thought there was some great stuff in the
For
Beatles,
the
shop.
Beatles
So I'm going to say it's a tie.
Oh.
I enjoyed
Okay.
both.
I mean, they're different. They're both lovely in their own ways.
Yeah, for a birthday treat, it was magnificent.
Yeah.
Now then, let's have a look at what we purchased. And I'm surprised, it's very rare for you to buy
Well,
buy anything.
I got this postcard. It was 80p. As I say, reasonable for a postcard. And, you know, I'm going to display this in my home rather than use it as a postcard.
That's the Abbey Road
Yeah.
snap. What else did you get?
I got a fabric patch to go on my denim jacket. It was expensive. I mean, I'm not sure what made me buy it, really.
How old are we?
It was more than £3.99 anyway.
Say that.
But I've got this, I don't really have patches and badges, but I got an old denim jacket and it now has a patch on it, and now it's going to have a second patch. So, and I thought they'd look nice together.
Soon you'll be like some heavy metal bin covered in it.
What did you get?
I got that from the Rolling Stones shop. Of course, I've already got it on vinyl and CD, but this has got extra tracks. I think it was like the 40th anniversary or something. Same as this. I've also already got that on album and CD. Tattoo You, great
Let's
album
see.
that is.
I've never heard of that one.
No, I've got that
Is
Start
that
Me Up.
Keith Richards on the back with facial tattoos?
Well, yeah. I've got that in a jigsaw.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's
I'm not
more
sure it
wasted
suited
money.
jigsaw.
We've been to the Rolling Stone shop the last 3 years on my birthday, and every year I go there, I buy one of these. £6 this. It's a rubberised, key ring, and I don't need 3. I bought one every year. It's just that I buy it, I get home, I put it down somewhere, and I never see it again. I wouldn't even know where to start looking for the other 2. So this one will be disappearing very soon. Also, I got for £30. How much money do Mick and Keith really need? Jesus. And their hats.
How many baseball caps do you need? I might add.
100 odd more. Their hats are they're always a terrible shape.
That's the same shape as all your baseball
No, it's
caps.
not. So, and the Beatles shop, I love this design. That's me, I don't know if you can see it there. That's the Sgt. Pepper fridge magnet. That's the beautiful design.
It's
that
a
is.
very sturdy fridge magnet.
It
It's
is, I've
got a
got
bit
to
of
pull
weight
my
to
fridge
it,
over.
Yeah.
And how much was that? That was £10.
Oh my god. Anyway, lastly, we did mention it's Johnny's birthday in the morning, so I got you a birthday present.
Wow.
And it's from the Beatles shop, and it's this. It's a Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band drum, but it's a light as well. So let's see if we can make it come on. Actually, let's turn off the big light. Do you want to turn it on, and we'll turn off the big light so you can see. Ooh.
Look at that. Fantastic.
So are you pleased with it, Johnny?
Very pleased.
Did I do well?
You did very well. Hey, is there something wrong with me? I'm nearly 70 years old and I'm getting a thrill like some little kid. I'm warped.
You weren't the only one in these shops.
I'm warped in the head. Oh, by the way, the bloke in the shop, in the Beatles shop, he said Paul McCartney rang earlier today. You know what he said?
No.
Subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, press the notification bell, and we'll see you very soon.
Things I do for you, Nanny. Happy birthday.